What is going on YouTube? It is your boy JP back again with another BB banger for the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be comparing 3 different belts from 3 different brands of belts that all have a similar look to them, but they are different in a lot of ways. The 3 belts that I will be comparing today will be a BB Simon belt, a DNA belt, and also a Infinity Rhinestone belt. Make sure you do watch this video all the way through. Also, we are still doing the giveaway, so make sure you all subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and get on with this banger video. First, we will take a look at the DNA belt. These DNA belts usually run for about $100. Sometimes they can be more depending on which one you choose. It did not come with the dust bag or anything else. It actually just comes wrapped up if you order it. Let's just take a look at the buckle. The buckle has a mixture of iridescent and clear rhinestones on it. They aren't shining too much. It is still good quality. None of the rhinestones are missing, and from my experience, they don't go missing easily. So moving on to the belt holder, also has the clear crystals on it and the iridescent crystals. And then going down, we have some crowns on the belt and a combination of iridescent and clear rhinestones going throughout it. And also another small detail that I want to point out is that this right here is glitter material. It changes colors based on what position you have it at. And also it has crowns on it that has those iridescent rhinestones in it. Keep going down. And then we got another crown. Then the end tip of the belt. Again, just a combination of the same colors that goes throughout the belt. And honestly, I can definitely say this is a well put together belt. It is not made too cheaply. On the back of the buckle, it has these 3 screws, Phillips head screws, so you can take it apart and put it back together. It also has prongs on the back, so that just lets you know that this is a rhinestone belt and not a BB Simon belt. The back of this end tip has 2 Phillips head screws. So that is what the DNA belt looks like. So now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the Infinity Rhinestone belt. This belt was only $70 when I bought it. I'm not sure how much it costs now. The prices may be lower or higher. Only $70 when I purchased it, which is one of the lower price rhinestone belts that you can find. Like I said, the quality of it is just crazy. I didn't even notice that this strap right here was snakeskin. So that's really nice. And then on the buckle, it has these large gemstones on it that are iridescent. And then also on the belt holder, it has the iridescent gemstones on it. And then just going throughout the belt strap, it has a combination of iridescent rhinestones and then also studs throughout the strap. Like, just take a look at how that looks. Whenever light hits it, these rhinestones definitely do what they're supposed to do. And then the holes that are on this belt are metal. That's one of the ways that you can tell that this is a rhinestone belt and not a BB Simon belt. So definitely pay attention to that if you plan on buying. On the back of the belt, it has almost the same prongs as the DNA belt. Most of the rhinestone belts that you'll find will have these prongs on the back because that's how they keep the rhinestones and the studs on the actual belt strap. And last but not least, the end tip has the screws on the back of it, just like the DNA belt has. The last belt that we're gonna take a look at before I actually compare them is gonna be the BB Simon belt, which is this one right here, all white, clear crystals on it. This belt was only $320. This is the buckle on the BB Simon belt. It has the clear crystals on it, clear crystals on the belt holder, and then also on the belt strap there is a alligator skin material, and also it comes with a BB Simon made in USA tag. Going down the belt, you'll see a combination of crystals and studs, and we'll do a shine test too at the end of this video so y'all can really see which one of these belts shine the most. And it also has, of course, the BB Simon logo, and then the end tip has the crystals on it, those clear crystals, and 1 screw on the back of it, and it leaves a space for another screw. That's how you can tell you're dealing with the BB Simon belt. On the back of the BB Simon's buckle, It has the logo all over the back of the buckle, and then also has 3 buttons that you can pop open and you can take the full belt apart with if you need to clean it or anything. I have a video of how to clean these belts. Make sure you watch that if you need help on how to clean it. So that is the last belt. Since we've taken a look at them individually, now we'll go ahead and compare them side by side. These are the belt buckles of the 3 belts. The DNA belt buckle is the smallest in comparison, and the BB Simon belt's buckle is the largest. The BB Simon belt does have the 3 buttons on the back. Infinity Rhinestone belt has 2 Phillips head screws that have to be unscrewed in order to take this belt apart. The DNA belt has 3 Phillips head screws on the back that you would take out in order to take this belt apart. Let's take a look at the back of these 3 belts. This is what the back of the 3 belts look like. And it's kind of hard to compare them just due to the fact that these things move everywhere. But this is what the back of the belts look like. This one right here is the DNA belt. The one in the middle is of course the BB Simon belt, and then the one right here on this end is the Infinity Rhinestone belt. So just take a look at how the inside of these 3 belts look. BB Simon belt does not have any prongs. BB Simon belt does not have any prongs. The other 2 belts do have prongs on them to keep the rhinestones and the studs on the belt. BB Simon is the only belt with the logo on the back of the buckle. The other 2 do not have logos on them at all. Next, we're gonna compare the crystals versus the rhinestones versus the studs. The BB Simon belt has the clear crystals with the silver studs on them. Infinity belt has the black studs with the iridescent rhinestones. The DNA belt has a mixture of iridescent and clear rhinestones on it. The studs that are on the BB Simon belt are much larger than the ones that are on the Infinity Rhinestone belt. The studs and the rhinestones that are on the Infinity Rhinestone belt will probably last longer than the crystals and the studs that are on the BB Simon belt. The Infinity Rhinestone belt has prongs that keeps the rhinestones and studs in place, and the BB Simon belt just has little metal pieces that keeps it on there. Last but not least, we have the belt's end tips. The BB Simon belt is the only belt that comes with the logo on it. Other 2 does not come with it near the end tip. And also the BB Simon belt has the larger stones of these 2. The gemstones of course will be larger just because they're a different shape and a different style, but the crystals on the BB Simon belt definitely come in larger than what is on the DNA belt. So now that y'all have seen a side-by-side comparison of the 3 belts, I'm going to go ahead and do one last thing. And not only is this going to be me trying on the belts, but it's also going to be a shine test. The most important quality of these belts is that they shine. So let's go ahead and see which one of these belts actually shine the best, and then we'll pick the winner out of the 3. So that is what the belts look like when you are wearing them. And also we did a shine test to see which one shines the best. And honestly, the BB Simon belt definitely has a shine to it that can't be replicated by the rhinestone belts, just because the BB Simon belt is using crystals and the rhinestone belts, of course, are using rhinestones, and the rhinestones don't shine as much as the crystals do. Of course, my choice would be the BB Simon belt if I wanted to spend the $320. And then my second choice from the three would be the Infinity Rhinestone belt, just because of how much it costs. BB Simon is by far my favorite belt out of the three. I hope this video was helpful for y'all to decide which one you should cop if you were looking to cop any one of the three or all three. That's pretty much the video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Giveaway coming soon. Make sure you stay tuned in and subscribe to the channel. The links to these belts will be down below in the description. And with that being said, man, catch me in the next banger. We out!